Hello, and welcome to The Crawl's Black Boycott. Follow us at thecrawl.website. Today's topic, Operation Gender War, Black Women versus Black Men. Hello, I'm D. LaMonica, one of the contributors and member of The Crawl. If you don't know what The Crawl stands for, it's an African term for community or village. These crawls were just like huge cities, and the people behind the walls of the crawl looked out for one another. That is what made them successful. That is what made them strong. These different crawls throughout the African continent back in the day used to war with one another. Usually, when the war was over, the victor would just absorb the people into his own crawl he or she had conquered as his own people. These African crawls stuck together through invasion and attacks by other tribes, and some survived and defeated the white invaders for a time. But in the end, the crawl stuck together. We at the crawl have been searching through YouTube, looking at all the hate, bickering, name calling, a lot of back and forth. Beating someone when they seem down but not out, and reveling in their possible demise. You actually have some black men developing a coalition against black women. You have some black women doing the same. You have black women and men saying, this is why I don't date black men, this is why I don't date black women. All this gender hate in the black community, so much hate. Even in our songs. Someone on a YouTube channel said something I never really thought of. We as the black community produce music that talks about killing ourselves all the time. Do you know no other group does that? Do you hear Juice saying he go kill that kite's ass tonight? You hear that? Nope. But you will definitely hear that in our music. Pure hate. We cruise through mostly white YouTube channels to see if we could find anything that is going on, like the gender war we have going on between black men and black women. The whites and Hispanics had minor back and forth, but theirs were mostly comical. However, this gender war the black community is having is reaching proportions unlike any community online. We at the crawl are of a military mind. We are mostly honorably discharged or retired military. This gender war is getting out of hand. It's turning grown adult men and women into bullying, name-calling kids, just for some YouTube views. Oh, she wears weave, lots of makeup, looks like a tranny. She dates or married a white man. He married a white woman. He's a beta male. Will it ever end? I like Cynthia G. Is there anyone else going this hard at the white establishment like she has? There are a few others, but she is vicious. I like that. Although I don't agree with some of her commentary, I choose to either comment on her section intelligently why I don't agree, or I keep my comment to myself. We don't put our own people, especially our women, out there like some of you men are doing. Vicious attacks on her looks, her character, some saying she talks too intelligent, she talks like a white person. I don't understand. I thought we all were looking for an intelligent black female that can at least put some thought into her words. An intelligent lady by your side will help you grow and be successful and put money in your pockets. An unintelligent hood rat will be your demise, taking money out of your pockets and be your worst nightmare. Why are we not protecting our females within the walls of the crawl? Men, women, if you want to go lay up with a white person, go right ahead. You have to follow your own heart and do your own thing. You will either be successful at your relationship or it will be a bust. It's your decision. And why does anybody really care who anyone marries anyway? It is a small percentage compared to the large percentage of thriving black couples we have today. But from my experience with being with a white woman, and yes, I was with a white woman, stone me, hang me, flog me. One morning, I woke up and saw the white woman I was dating next to me sleeping. Pretty lady, trust me. I looked into her face and I just couldn't see myself waking up next to this pale-faced white woman every morning. I just couldn't. So, Grandma, I did sleep with a white woman, but I didn't marry one, so I did listen. This gender war between black men and black women will lead to nowhere. It is fruitless to continue this bickering between black men and women. How will this bickering between us progress us as the black community forward? Your energy should be focused at the task at hand, and that is, what can I do in my community that will help the black community? Not tearing one another down. That is what we at the Crawl aim to do. Our goal is to try and buy a strip of storefront property and lease it to black business owners and spread out from there. We are physically trying to create a little Africa or Black Wall Street. That is a strategy. That is a plan and a starting point for black domination of a community. From there we branch out to a school and try to take it over. From there we get the neighborhood black community together and we start voting council members in and out, or grooming someone who will follow our agenda to meet our needs for further takeover of our community. That is a war plan, because we are at war to carve out a piece of the city that we can call ours. That is a warrior's plan, and believe me, we at the Crawl are warriors. If your plan is the degradation of another individual from within the walls of the black community, then you are wasting your time and energy on a cause that is not helping our community reach its full potential. We at the Crawl don't attack our own, no matter how far they have fallen, like Jesse Lee Peterson, Brother Polite. We are not Brother Polite looking to squander money from our own people for our own gain. This gender war must cease, and you YouTubers out there perpetuating this war for views must find something better to talk about that is more constructive and not destructive for the people within our walls. We eventually must all come together under our own banner in each one of our communities to plant our flag and begin building something for our children and future, so we won't continue to sing the same old sad song I keep hearing on YouTube every day. It's because of white supremacy. It's because of white supremacy. No, it's time for leadership action, not words. And that is what we at the Crawl will be doing. End this war and focus on the real war at hand. Thank you for your time. You can follow us at the Crawl.website, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram. Advertise your business for free. Post a career or job for the black community to see. Our social media website is in the works. Again, thanks. Together, we're strong. Here at the Crawl, we just don't talk, we take action.